Like so many cities, Kansas City is dealing with an increase in violent crime, but this goes beyond just a rise in homicide numbers. For the US Marshals Service, this includes everything from gun violence to illicit drugs to sex crimes against children. As we saw firsthand, they have a dangerous job going after what they described to me as the worst of the worst. We spent a day shadowing the US Marshals Service to show you how they prioritize getting suspects off the street and how this all fits into their role in cracking down on crime here in the metro.
All right, we're ready.
Joshua Strommel, U.S. Marshals with a warrant. Open the door.
3 different suspects.
Michael Arnett, U.S. Marshals. Open the door. We have the house surrounded.
3 different sets of charges.
You gotta stay in the car.
Each time it came down to this moment as the U.S. Marshals Service stood poised to react. We were there for the conclusion of each attempted arrest, something we'll show you in a moment. But first, we start at the very beginning of our ride-along with the U.S. Marshals Service.
All right, guys, this morning we have Joshua Strommel, 26 years old, white male, about 5'6", 160.
It started bright and early as deputies with the U.S. Marshals Service and cooperating law enforcement agencies gathered in an empty parking lot. Their first order of business? A briefing on their plans for the day, including what they know about their subjects, where they might be, and what risk they might pose.
Let's see, I'm gonna have Bobby on shield. Brian, if you wanna grab his Hills of Ram and be the Ram guy. Hill, if you wanna grab your long gun.
From there, we hopped in the car with Deputy Mike Stokes, our guide for the day. How much surveillance did you have to do before today to know where you were going, to know where these guys might be?
For this morning's arrest, probably about a day and a half. So then that kind of set things in motion for us to come out this morning. I'd say 3/4 of the time people go willingly, but those that 1/4 of the time are the violent people that will take you days. You may follow them for days. We just won't even do anything with them if there's anybody else around, because there's just we expect them to commit violence against us.
Thankfully, that wasn't the case with their first suspect, Joshua Strommel, wanted for conspiracy to distribute fentanyl.
Joshua Strommel, U.S. Marshals with a warrant. Open the door.
First, the suspect's wife and child came out.
Hands up, step on out. Behind your back. Keep coming.
Followed by Strommel, who was taken into custody without incident. While one crew peeled off to take him to jail, we got back on the road to pursue the next suspect, Denny Belknap, a man accused of sodomy with a minor in Clay County.
Well, right now we're not sure where we're going to arrest him.
Then a tip came in Belknap had been seen leaving his sister's house.
Eastbound, Michigan.
So we quickly changed our route and caught up to them, just 1 car behind.
Do you want us to stop it? Okay, Bobby, yield to me at this next intersection.
We passed the surveillance truck in front of us, flipped on the lights and sirens, and pulled them over. Something Stokes assured us they wouldn't have attempted if they had reason to believe Belknap might react violently. Again, while our cameras rolled, the suspect complied and was taken into custody willingly. From there, deputies headed to a Kansas City, Missouri neighborhood following a tip about a man involved in a shooting the week before who'd just been spotted. As deputies cruised that neighborhood, they confirmed their suspect, Michael Arnett, was holed up in a house nearby. They pulled up and quickly moved in.
Michael Arnett, U.S. Marshals, open the door. We have the house surrounded.
In this case, Arnett was wanted for a state probation warrant in connection with a stolen vehicle.
Michael Arnett, we know you're inside. Open this door. We will force it open.
However, deputies had also identified him as the victim in a recent shooting that left him injured. A shooting where they claimed he wasn't cooperating in identifying a suspect.
Michael Arnett, the house is surrounded. Open this door or we will force it open.
As Deputy Stokes explained, they felt Arnett's case was an example of someone with the potential to get caught up in a cycle of violence. So they prioritized serving his warrant to get him off the street, eliminating any chances for retaliation, which deputies say reduces the risk of an innocent bystander getting caught in the crossfire. To get him to go willingly, they made sure they had plenty of deputies on hand.
Because the people that you go to arrest, they're always assessing whether or not they're going to fight or flight. And you want them to see that, like, yeah, the best course of action here is to go ahead and give up.
In this case, their tactics paid off, and Arnett was taken into custody peacefully.
So to get a better idea of how our ride-along represents day-to-day operations, we sat down with the acting U.S. Marshal in Kansas City, and he explained what we saw on that day was a small part of a nationwide operation that wrapped up a little over a month ago. As part of that operation, geared especially towards suspects connected to gun violence, the Marshals Service arrested 62 people in the Kansas City metro in a 30-day period. Now, coming up tomorrow, we're going to take a closer look at the purpose of that operation, as well as some of the challenges the U.S. Marshals Service is facing, from complications with obtaining body cameras to staffing shortages.